I've good news.
Thank God, because I could really use some. I've been cooped up here all alone for weeks, and now we're supposed to wear these ridiculous masks?
Only outside, Alex. You're just wearing it outside, right?
Right.
Anyway, there's a potential buyer for the office building. It's an investment firm out of Kazakhstan. They're eager and they're offering to cover our $100 million in equity plus a bit of profit. Not much, but better than a total loss.
What happened to the 475 million we were projected in January?
What happened? Alex, look around. You've been quarantining your apartment for weeks. Do you know what the economists are saying about real estate? No one is going to pay hundreds of millions for a top of the line office building if there's no one going to the office.
We bounced back from downturns before. Remember Moscow in 2017? I'm just saying, this could be temporary. Maybe we hold out?
Temporary, my company needs liquidity, Alex. And with remote work, people are realizing that they don't need offices. We're lucky to even get an offer at all.
Nikolai, it's not that easy. I put everything into this project. Moved halfway across the world. 6 years of my life. I'm not saying no yet, but at least let me talk to Alicia about it first.
All right, I understand. Just remember what I stand to lose here.
1 hour later.
I'm assuming you've heard Nikolai's plan.
Well, given the stake the decision plays in my portfolio, it'd be rather rude of him not to inform me. But I get it, Alex. I know this project's your baby, and I know how badly you want this. So let's break it down. How's construction looking?
I had a 2 hour call with the foreman today. He says they're ready to go as soon as the city gives the green light. Only problem is they're short staffed, and new guidelines limit our team size on site. Best case, we're looking at a year's delay.
And the worst case?
3 years, give or take.
Okay, that sounds really bad, Alex. It sounds really bad. Really, 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 really
Alicia,
kidding. Look, in 3 years, who knows? Maybe the economy's booming. Maybe everyone's back in offices. Maybe we have a vaccine and a back to normal. Let's talk about the anchor tenant. COO, right?
yeah, I spoke with their rep today. She's revising plans, but said they're still considering the expansion in Moscow. The only thing is, they might not need the whole building. She mentioned possibly 50% capacity.
All right. So here's what I see. If we keep going, this turns into a long game. I believe that when it's done, this will be the best office space in Moscow. But all the quality in the world doesn't matter if no one wants an office space in Moscow in a few years. Do you think there will be demand once things turn around?
It's tough to say. I know you have doubts, but the financial upsides could be huge. Interest rates are dropping, labor's dirt cheap. If we keep COO and pull in a few other tenants, I still see a 400 million potential here, but it means playing the long game.
Then if we're in, we need to be smart. Maybe we add features, air filtration, touchless entry, the works. We could be the first and only COVID-friendly office building on the market. But this only works if you're sure. I like you, Alex, but I like my money more. I need you to be confident.
Confident. Right. I can be confident.
3:28 a.m.
Geez, Alex, it's 2 a.m. Do you ever sleep?
Sometimes, between my late night scenario planning sessions, I know it's late, but you're like the king of commercial real estate. Jay, and my favorite professor. I look up to you, and they always say mentors don't get to clock out, right?
No one says that, Alex.
Well, they should. Anyway, I really need your advice. Nikolai wants to sell the building. He thinks it's a sinking ship, and he's worried we'll lose everything if we don't jump now.
And what do you think?
Honestly, he's got some valid points. But I also think he's looking out for his own company. Those buyers in Kazakhstan would give him the liquidity he needs. Alicia and I would get a guaranteed return, but not much. This was supposed to be our biggest project of 2021, and now I'm supposed to just sell it off?
Well, what's your boss's take on all this?
Too busy with other projects. He's left the call up to me. Most of my counterparts are in tougher spots than I am, so it's all eyes on me.
If Alicia's interested, could you talk her into buying out Nikolai's company, or could your boss be persuaded?
My boss? Not a chance. Alicia? Maybe. But Nikolai's drinking buddies with half the town, and I don't mean that figuratively. I'm not sure I can pull it off without him.
Just don't go beating yourself up, Alex. These are strange times.
I know most of this is out of my control, but I keep thinking, if I could pull it off despite the odds, that'd be huge for my career and my wallet.
And you're so close to the finish line. The crisis will end, the economy will recover, and the companies will bounce back. Moscow's market will pick up again. Even after '08, I saw projects succeed. These things pass.
Spoken like a true developer. But I don't know if I can wait it out, especially with Nikolai breathing down my neck. And after, if all goes south, my ego's going to have to take this I told you so.
Sounds to me like you don't actually need my advice, Alex.
Well, I need something. I can't figure this out on my own. Trust me, I tried for at least half an hour. So if it's not advice, then what do I need?
You need support.
Tomorrow.
Alex, how's my favorite son?
I'm your only son, Dad.
Eh, that we know of. Anyway, look, here's your mother.
There's my handsome boy.
So how's the old real estate project going?
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you guys about. My partner wants to sell the Eastern Square for a fraction of what we projected. We're looking at delays, and he's worried if we hold on, we might end up with no offers at all. He wants to play it safe and cut his losses.
So you're telling me that you're building the most high-tech office space in Moscow and no one's rushing to buy it?
Dad, I'm serious.
I know what your partner thinks, but what about you? What does Alex want to do?
Honestly, Alex wants to keep building. I know it's going to take more work, more time, and a lot more strategizing. And even then, it might not pay off. But this is the biggest project I've ever worked on. What does it say about me if I give up halfway? I want to keep going. My project, my vision.
Well, son, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Gee, thanks, Dad.
No, I mean as a compliment.
How could that possibly be?
Look, when I was younger, I had this professor. Nice guy, huge liar, always wearing a vest for some reason. He told me about these things called stupid goals. Nikolai wants to sell the project. That's realistic, attainable. It's smart. But your goal, Alex, it's stupid.
I'm still not following.
It's specific, time-bound, uplifting, inclusive, and dramatic. It's everything a goal should be.
Your father is trying to say is that dreaming big is a good thing, honey. As long as you're ready to put the work in to make those goals happen, you can do anything. You just have to believe in yourself.
Thanks, Mom. I think you're right. I could talk to the construction manager, get a clear timeline on operations, and I could work with the engineers to add the touchless entry and air filtration. Maybe even update the business plan for COO to keep them from getting cold feet. This deal will work because I'll make this building so impressive it'll be impossible to pass up.
That's the spirit, sweetie.
I'll have to break the news to Nikolai. He might not be happy now, but I can't wait to tell him I told you so when this thing pays off. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I love you guys.
We love you too, son. Now get out there and be stupid.